Happy Tuesday, everybody. Got a nice, relaxing pre-show music. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the pre-show. Started a little bit late. Thank you, everybody, for your patience. We're working on some stuff over here, so we just need a little extra time to get set up. Hello, everybody. I'm Bryce Castillo, your pre-show navigator. Ooh, I need to get Skype open. Ooh, I need to get Skype open. Ooh, I need to get Skype open. But hello, everybody. It's February 5th, 2019. Let's give Juice a call. Try him again in a second. But hello. Hi. Here we go. What's up, everybody? I wasn't doing my... We were doing... oh, there he is. Let's see. Justin Robert Young, hello.
Yo! Oh wait, am I not?
Yo.
Okay, hold on. A lot of people trying to talk at once. I'm not getting any video from you, Justin.
Yeah, hold on. Hold on, man.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, what is what do I got? What is this?
It's like a
am
grease
I
stain.
lactating?
I'm just...
They said that third nipple would never lactate. They were the worst doctor I ever hired at a 7-Eleven.
Yeah? Oh. Hey, Justin.
That's a shitty place to hire a doctor, Brian.
It's not a good one.
I don't want to yuck on anyone's yum, but that's a bad place to hire a doctor.
Here, I can get that for you if you just Yeah, it's not the perfect place. Their pharmacy is not great.
Also, Bryce, can you send me a video?
Yeah, what's that?
So I think the day of Night Attack, we just need to make we need to make an email thread of just sending us all the stray thoughts that come up, so that we our cup runneth over of stupid things.
Can we share a note, like on the Apple app, on the Apple?
No, but I have a prediction. Do you want to hear my prediction, and hopefully in the future somebody will play this and remind me that I said it?
Uh-huh.
The next iPhone, get ready. A revolutionary new advance. We know that your phone is part of you, but we know that you're more than yourself. You have an entire family. Mom, can I borrow your phone? Give the phone to the kid so she'll shut up. It's
Yeah. They fucking do talk too much.
That and then they no, and then it's like introducing profiles, a brand new radical revolutionary feature on iPhones. It can recognize not one but up to 5 different faces on your iPhone, and when they open it, they'll get their own background and their own favorites loaded right on up. So
iOS is gonna do different accounts.
Yeah, basically.
Don't they already have that on iPads? And I know that they have that on the education, like, enterprise set. So it would not be crazy for that to make it to consumer pretty soon.
But I think Brian's point is that they're gonna make a big deal about it, like they invented the fucking internet.
Exactly, and also that because right now you can't have more than one face recognized, specifically with the facial recognition, where it's just like, oh, you're the kid. Hey, kid, you don't have permissions to make calls, but you sure can watch these Netflix apps.
But how are they going to sell you 4 phones?
Gentleman Top Hat says a phone shouldn't cost $1K. I agree. I'd rather pay $2,000 and have my phone do even more magical bullshit that I can't believe.
Yeah, I want to pay $5,000 for a phone and wear it on my face.
Oh my God, I want to pay $20,000 and have it surgically implanted, but also upgradable.
I want it to be $20,000 and also be my best friend.
I want it to be a lifetime of servitude, and also make me believe that I'm not really working in a factory, but instead fighting orcs.
I want to tithe 10% to my phone, so I might one day feel its true love.
Man, that's brilliant.
In
where it's
the
like
next world.
We are so convinced that this radical new phone will transform your life that we're not even asking. It's totally free. All you have to do is pledge 10% of any increase in your net worth from this day forward.
Yeah. Fuck.
Because we all know that it's completely due to this phone.
Hey, thank you, Mike TV, for being a beautiful human.
Thank you, Mike.
He's just the great. He's rating us now. It's best.
Mike TV, please send me a quote for how much it would cost to get you to cover 2 Unlimited's Get Ready for This on the guitar.
Yeah. And get it by the end of the stream. He's going to need it in writing. He's going to need a quote.
Oh, just the quote by the end of the stream, not the...
Not the whole thing. I mean, what the fuck is he?
Oh, no, come on. I mean, what is he, an iPhone? Come on.
What is it, cost $20? $20,000? Because wait, hold on, does he? Because
is it 10% of all of our value moving forward?
Yeah.
All right, can we talk about the big controversy? Because it's a visual bit.
All right. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Let's do it.
Hold on. I got to forward you a thing.
Okay.
And we got to figure out how we feel about it.
Oh, okay. By the way, we do have a game today.
Oh, good.
I know.
Good. I know that it was a...
it was an expensive mistake to try to do it earlier than when I did it. But
oh, really?
Yeah, it was both expensive and didn't even fucking work. So hopefully I can get a refund from them. You sent me something?
Hey, look, if they don't,
I did.
We'll find them, get them, slash your tires, show them who fucking... show them who's fucking boss.
All right, I've received a Gmail.
Yeah. The real controversy, this Reddit thread.
Oh. Wait,
do you even know what it is?
There are 2 things here. Well, I know this one.
Well, yeah, no, we could talk a little bit about that, but this is the real controversy that's visual. Oh. There you go.
Okay, so, Justin, do you know about this?
Well, I don't know yet, Bryce, but we're going to find out all together.
Okay, well, set it up, Brian.
Well, take a look at this. Jaina Proudmoore got nerfed. How do we feel about the fact that they changed the artwork?
Whoa!
Is it different?
Oh, can you not see?
No, I can see it.
They put a little dicky on her.
That's shocking. Why are they gonna cover up them titties though?
those 2 clearly basketballs duct taped to her chest.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's a Hearthstone, right? You know, I'm gonna tap 2 mana.
Jesus.
I honestly don't know how to feel about it.
I mean, I don't know. I'll bet you that's one of those things where it's like, all right,
literally unplayable now. Somebody says
after the 50th email that comes in from some mom that's like, what is this, a titty game? My son has been raised from birth to understand to be afraid of titties. And meanwhile, you're making him happy. My son, if he sees the hint of a crack of a breast, he'll jump out of a fucking window, and here you're showing him all the goods.
Mom Stossel, what are you doing?
Mom Stossel!
My Mom Stossel. John, a lot of people think that you're not getting good grades.
All right, let's ask Bonnie. I think Bonnie will have a more enlightened answer to this. It's downstairs. Here, I'll go get it while you talk to Justin about this hot new Hearthstone controversy.
Yeah, look, Bon, there's a lot of... you ever heard of this game, Hearthstone? It's what Brian's doing when he's ignoring you.
Yes.
Very accurate.
So one of the characters that you can play in the game, one of the classes of cards, is the Mage class, as typified by a World of Warcraft character by the name of Jaina Proudmoore. But I'm going to show you an image here, and I want you to see on the left is how Jaina has always been represented, and then there's a very controversial change on the right. So Bryce, go ahead and put that up.
Here we go. We're showing the image.
All right, left is old, right is new.
Give it a second.
Let me see. They look the same, so let me see.
She says they look the same.
Yeah. No. Is there anything that you notice?
Like,
Anything a little less plungy?
oh, they covered up her boobies.
They did.
Cover up her boobies.
Oh.
It is incredibly telling that both Bonnie and I took about 3 minutes to figure this out.
Oh my God. Immediately. That was like even before, if you were to time it, it might even be milliseconds before Bryce flipped over to the image. I knew exactly what was wrong. I felt a disturbance.
Wait, you know what's funny?
Bonnie, are you ready to sign our petition? We're going to burn this fucker down.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Well, here's the thing that's funny is her name is Proudmore, but she seems less proud.
Yeah, no, she's
These days,
proudless.
Yeah. You think maybe she's just going through some shit? She's like, maybe I just don't need this attention. Maybe she had a bad run on Bumble, and now she's like, maybe I need to be presenting a different image.
I
think she just is such a badass. She's like, why am I even pandering to the least common denominator, Brian?
Well, hold on.
Slice.
No, she's like, I don't need to prove anything.
Well, but it's not
I'm
about
worthy
proof,
with
right?
or without the
She's
plunge.
doing her thing. She's I'd like to imagine that she can't be an all-powerful wizard without having agency. Although I guess this would really be the outermost edges of the patriarchy if she were trying to.
I'll tell you what makes me the happiest is to imagine is to think of it as an economist. I would like to believe that they ABCD, they full alphabet tested different layers, different levels, and this is the one that sold the most copies of Hearthstone, and that's why that's the Jaina that we have. Is that?
Do you think that somebody got a B test of a turtleneck?
Yeah. Yes. Oh wait. In the chat room, somebody's saying more like prude more. Am I right?
This is what I think. This game's been around for a while, right?
Yeah, for a couple years.
Couple years. She's getting some age on her. She's realizing the practicality.
You
of
think
wanting...
she hit her mid-30s and is just like, you know what? I don't need to put it all out there. I'm a powerful woman kicking ass. My spells speak for where I am, not how I look.
I do. Yeah. Also, she's probably just realized, it's more comfortable. Like, she's wearing metal. Like, that is cold on them titties. So, like, if...
Yeah.
Was metal, or is that just bodice?
That looks like metal.
I never picked up on it being metal, but yeah,
sure.
Oh,
no, I always actually I thought it was like a metal over breastplate, so to speak, and
so now she has something protecting her.
Joss. Someone called Joss. Joss is the lore nerd. She would know exactly what kind of outfit it is. But I like to think of it like that, though. Look, I'm in my mid-30s now. I don't always need to be one arcane missile away from a nip slip. I'm gonna throw a little something, because like in before, she's dangerously close to Areola at any moment. Somebody could startle her.
And by the way, Areola is an area of effect spell, so it's like everybody gets it when that goes.
Yeah, that's something that you do need to remember, is that AOE, the Areola is AOE. So.
Wait, I think I hear a song coming on. That sounded like it's got a hook to it. Now, how did that go?
Oh shit! Are we getting pushed off? We're getting pushed off titty talk.
Pushed up titty talk.
All right, here, you guys tap dance. I'm gonna come back in a second.
Sure. Okay.
It
is funny because, like, I mean, obviously it's an insignificant change, and it was meant to quiet detractors who had a problem with, this is meat on display, and just make it a little bit more modest to please them. But the question of agency really does complicate things. So, like, why not cover it a burqa? But of course, I take solace in knowing, like, whatever sells the most copies of Hearthstone is great.
I like Snake CL's comment in the chat. He said,
she's a frost mage, though.
Yeah.
Cold never bothered her anyway. Although you wouldn't know it. I mean, I guess not. Clearly, the cold doesn't bother her.
Right.
Like she's not even. I
mean,
her
if-
interest is not piqued.
Though, if we are saying that's iron plate, then
Well, I think the chat room said that it's cloth over a corset. So
okay. This kind of does look like a pocket flap almost. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Weird.
wait. What does your gut say on this one, Bryce?
I mean, anytime there is this issue, especially in video gaming circles, it's not an agency thing. It's like, oh, it's censorship, and it's like, I didn't.
It's like, look, man,
Like,
that
this is their game.
correct. Yes. Yeah. No. Right. And that takes me back to the Economist argument, right? Where it's like it's their game, and they determine they will sell more copies if there's a modest, halter top, tank top,
Well, booster packs.
wait, what?
Booster packs.
Oh.
Hearthstone's free to play.
No. Well, okay. Right. Whatever. They'll sell more whatevers.
Boosters.
I thought you were saying bustiers.
I don't think she had. I know. She didn't look like she
Hearthstone
had
brand
boosters.
bustiers. That'd be great.
bustiers.
Oh my goodness.
Captain Fubar seems to think I'm rocking a flat top, which I don't think I am.
It is.
Here, let me lean into. what do
It
we
is
got?
relatively flat on the top,
Yeah,
but
I like that because it. Yeah, that does kind of look like a flat top, but it's really long up top. You should see me in the mornings. I look
no, thank you.
like
He
I've
looks-
got a. It's okay, all right. A little fast a judgment on that one. I can tell. My daughters can handle it. It's fine.
They got stronger stomachs, Brian. Oh, guys.
They were born
so some
into
people
it.
are saying it actually is kind of shockingly close to the length that it was when it was spiked, and as I keep the sides close cropped, I actually wonder what it would look like if I were to spike it right now.
Yeah. Now Brian comes down. He's got this like 1950s pompadour in the mornings. And then I
oh
just-
yeah, asks when was the last time I spiked up? I think it might have been when we did the Alt Universe ad for domain.com.
Yeah, that was a couple years ago. I can't think of any time we've done it since then.
Brian's handed down his spikes.
I'll tell you what,
To,
they got to be 20
Lady
minutes
Liberty?
from coming back. They got to be
Oh.
20 minutes from coming back, and everyone's going to be like, what a crazy punked out hairstyle.
Wait, is it gonna come back, or are people going to have that negative reaction to it?
Well, no. That's my negative reaction to their 10 years late response to what I was way ahead of.
I see.
Well,
Ooh,
like a
Jesus.
narwhal with those hair spikes you punched ground.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, it turns out Unigoat's already a thing.
Right.
Have been a thing for a long
What?
time.
I didn't
Yeah,
see
we found
these.
a bunch
Where?
of pictures
Well,
of
also,
Unigoats.
I don't know if you saw this, but Unigoat is like a kid's toy. Is like a very specific brand of kid's toy.
Well, I mean,
Oh my god.
come
Oh,
at me, Hasbro.
Despicable Me 3. That's it.
Oh no, they were in
Interesting.
Despicable Me, huh?
Yeah.
And wait, Unigoat. Do we have a picture of an actual Unigoat?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Here. Well.
Dig it.
Here's. This
So
is
it
something.
turns out that those buds that are going to turn into horns,
Yeah.
if while they're still an infant, you cut one off and place it somewhere else, it grows.
Oh. Is that really, really mean? It's kind of mean.
It's
kind
mean
of-
enough. Apparently, the Ringling Brothers Circus had a unigoat on display. Number of unicorns.
Oh.
Well, but nothing bad happened with the Ringling Brothers Circus, right? We saw that movie where everybody was singing songs and making it was a big diverse show where everybody got to be themselves, right?
Did you hate
This
the
is true.
historical inaccuracy of that show the way some people did?
I ain't never seen it, but
I thought it was cute enough.
I do know that he's a bit of an odd character to give the like whackety schmackety we're all feeling good about ourselves treatment. That was a bit of a he was a complicated guy. I'm not against doing a show or doing a. I think he's a fascinating figure.
Mhm.
I just thought maybe a little song, little dance, little seltzer down your pants musical does not fully convey what I find most interesting about P.T. Barnum.
What do you want, a gritty noir graphic novel?
It's
Well, it's just like, look, there are characters in our history that have a little bit. It just kind of rings false if you only focus on things that we, in a modern historical context, find warm and fuzzy. I guess that's my thing.
yeah. All right, look. Before we start the show proper, I need to know. I thought when I was 17 that Two Unlimited's Get Ready for This was pretty much just straight up like a copyright-free version of James Brown is Dead by LA Style. And now, at the age of 44, I'm not so sure. I need to listen to 2 10-second samples and get a judge's ruling on this.
What is going on with you and Two Unlimited's Get Ready for This?
Oh, because
you've now mentioned it twice.
This is 2 weeks in a row, yeah.
right, but not the relationship.
No. In this pre-show.
Oh,
You demanded Mike TV cover it, and now you're like, I'm fascinated by it and remembering it next to another song.
Because there was a Reddit post that says, "Why does this work so well?" And it was the Last Jedi Rey and Kylo Ren battle scene put to Two Unlimited, and then it got me thinking about LA Styles James Brown is Dead. All right.
We have this clip here. I saw that Twitter post and it was muted by the time I saw it today.
Really?
Yeah. So I couldn't enjoy that. Here we go.
It is on Reddit. If you just... All right. So that's about all you need of that. And then the other is, if you type in LA Style James Brown is Dead, you got to go to the 1 minute mark, because up until that it's sort of a dance beat, and then it gets to this one bit. Now this is the one that came out first. All right, Rick.
James Brown is dead.
That one was out for like a year and a half, and then Two Unlimiteds came out. And then one of them became a basketball anthem, and the other one relegated to the dustbin of early 90s history.
I think structurally, it feels like the same idea.
Well, and certainly, as you know, the texture of music is extremely important, right? The texture of the sounds is like they were first to get that whatever that weird orchestral sound was, and it sounded like
Yeah.
Second.
Wait,
don't know if
somebody
I've
say
got
the
that.
Mortal
Wait, does
Kombat
Justin
song
have
is
that?
closer.
Yeah, I would say the Mortal Kombat song
I
sounds
think
closer to
that is just a
James Brown,
progression of its era. That is a progression of that kind of whatever
I
dance
feel like
or house music.
Agent Signed is calling it the synth stab.
Yeah, I think there's only so many things that you can do.
No,
Go
yeah,
back.
that's a straight up orchestral hit, right? Whereas the
Right.
other
Yes.
one has that distorted synth to it.
But everybody had their Casio.
Oh, ready for this?
What are those little Casio things? And they're all dicking around with them. And then you wind up playing the same
James
song.
Brown is dead. Oh, man, it does work. Y'all ready for this?
Well,
Maybe
that reminds
they
me.
were just
There was,
all in the same cinematic universe. What if we did a series of movies based on each song, and then at the end we did one big movie where they all came together?
Was it like I mean,
Orchestra hit is the Comic Sans of 90s pop.
Yes! Yes! That's totally true.
So this was from 2009. I Rave You, kind of a
It's got a hint of
producer.
that Get the Fuck Down track that used to be the Belt Bet song.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's kind of a similar thing. Yeah. Hey, songs, y'all.
Yeah,
he used this
man.
picture.
You ever listen to songs? I do. Great.
Are we
All
feeling
right,
it?
hold on. Shit. Yeah, we should probably start. I kind of just want. I don't know whether or not this is good enough. I don't know whether or not this is going to be. This is one of those topics where it's either a fucking spins off into something hilarious and classic, or Brian, you don't have a connection to it, and it'll just kind of die on the vine. But I think it's all right. I'll just bring it up now, and if it bleeds into the first act, then it bleeds into the first act. Are you familiar with 21 Savage?
Oh, the dude who was arrested for the crime of being a Brito.
So, noted Atlanta rapper, like his whole thing is that he's from Atlanta and he's repping Atlanta, loves Atlanta, known for being from Atlanta. In fact, probably more than anything else, he is known as, like, in the burgeoning Atlanta hip hop scene. Here is this artist, 21 Savage, British. All of us from out of nowhere.
I do feel like
by Ice and British.
we can dissect what it means. I understand the academic diagnosis of I'm sorry, he's British, but I need to understand the cultural earthquake caused by this. So maybe we could talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, I see. Again, it's one of those things where it's like, it's not going to be, if it's just me explaining it, then it'll just be like, oh, cool, great job explaining.
Ah.
But yeah, it was just one of those things where it was like, wow, anything's possible. Again, it's one of these. I always refer to him as, one day we're gonna find out that Abe Lincoln was Asian, and everyone's gonna act like they knew it the whole time. Like it's just gonna, like, there's gonna be some weird sketch or something. It's like, oh shit, yeah, no, born in China, Abe Lincoln, fucking A, who knew?
All right, well, here I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then I'm ready to pop. If that works. Wait, there's no
What does
good.
that
There's
mean?
no, I should not have put those two.
As long as we're
together.
allowed to stop.
That's once I pop, you can't stop. I'm sorry,
Oh,
it's in the
shit.
contract.
It was that orchestra stab that got you.
How you doing, Juice?
Oh man, I'm trying to keep having an eye on this State of the Union and doing all that, because this is one of those. It's like two things. A, I can't finish the newsletter until the State of the Union's done and we find out whether or not someone did something crazy.
Mhm.
And then also I got to actually watch the whole goddamn thing because I'm on the Heaton podcast tomorrow talking about it.
The rumor that I heard, I don't know if the State of the Union is happening. Maybe he's already
It's done now. I believe.
Oh, it's done. I know the thing that I saw, which made me make a very specific face.
Here's also the news. Trump will meet with Kim Jong-un February 27th in Vietnam. That is now announced.
Is that the day of the shutdown?
So after.
That's after the shutdown.
That is after the deadline, although it seems increasingly likely that there will not be another shutdown one way or another. It will either be some kind of deal or national emergency. Or
The thing that I saw was that a talking point would be Trump coming out to make a concerted effort against HIV infection rates.
I have not seen that. He did make a big deal about criminal justice reform.
Okay.
And had not one but two. He had Alice Waters, who was a big rallying cry for it, and then apparently the first person who was kept or was able to get out of jail because of the bill that was passed there. But that was what I saw, and then he went. I mean, this is kind of the new Trump thing lately, specifically in shutdown and then post shutdown, is that he like leads with this very like bipartisan jab, this very like, hey, look at what we can do when we work together. Like, I believe that I should give a little and you should give a little. Hey, we can have peace on earth. And then leads with the like gigantic gangs, crime, sex traffic, faces of death, big punch.
Sorry, what did I walk into?
Politics.
Oh.
Yeah, State of the Union talk.
Did you say?
Yeah. There's nothing funny about this, so it doesn't belong in the show. But it's been a hot minute since I've watched any of the State of the Unions anythings. I usually just read the whatever reviews. But I didn't
reviews.
I tuned in. I tuned in. I tuned in for a hot
5
second.
stars for
Here's the thing.
America's great.
The weird part of the State of the Union is not whatever motherfuckers reading the script off of the teleprompters. It's the constant eye motions of everybody judging who's standing and not standing, and that's worth a clap but not a stand and no clap, 5 claps and no stand. Who hates who for standing? Like, there was a moment I saw Nancy Pelosi stand up, and I just saw fucking hate daggers from one of her team dressed in the same whatever costume they're all wearing.
All the female representatives wore white. In solidarity, and it's a suffragette color.
They should. I forget the name of what the group in the in the Handmaid's Tale was. God. like I mean, it was very clearly a costume. Like, now they're cosplaying. I don't understand. It's really weird.
Yeah. Well, look, I will say this. This was the most visually emotive State of the Union I've ever seen in my entire life. Because normally it's like, everybody's fairly straight ahead, especially the people behind the president are trying to be kind of statues and clapping or not clapping, and like not clapping is the like, okay, a measured sign of disagreement. But Nancy Pelosi kept like checking the notes. She kept like bringing out the page of what was written, I guess, like to see where in the speech they were. And like everybody else, it was like, it felt like across on both sides of the aisle, it was like the fucking Office. They were just like cutting, and somebody was like,
right. And on top of that, the weirdest part, and again, I don't know how old Nancy Pelosi is, but there was definitely like, she was fast on the stand up, and then when it came to sit down, it was always like, okay, all right, here we go. All right, we're good.
Look, man, the knees ain't what they once were.
I know, come on, she's old.
But again, like sit and be fit calisthenics shouldn't be primetime television. I don't understand.
That is, look, there's too much. A USA chant did break out.
Oh, really?
No
An
kidding.
unironic one?
An unironic USA chant.
Oh, the unironic USA chant has ruined my favorite meme of the ironic USA chants. I used to love like getting 10% off at McDonald's and shouting USA real loud.
Give me back my USA chant.
And now I'm afraid everybody's gonna think I'm
You gotta wear red hat.
I'm actually
somewhere.
a nationalist.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, nothing spells comedy like politics.
You can't spell comedy without.
This is what I think about the framing of everybody's office spaces is that you know his opponents still run media. Like, you know, the editors who are grabbing faces from the audience.
Oh, you're saying at some point somebody has to make the call of ready on 7, go to 7, ready on 5, go to 5, and that person at some level their inherent bias has to say like
normally they're just hunting for somebody doing something,
right?
Or they'll go to senators that had or representatives that
how come
I will tell you as someone who worked as a very low scale person in that exact position, you just got to get the show on. They're in a completely different room, and you're just making it through the show.
How come nobody in Congress has decided, like walking into the State of the Union, that they're thinking, I'm Jim Halpert. I'm Jim Halpert. And then every time somebody says something, just constantly turn to the camera and be like, and then one of the times they're going to get it, and it's going to be the meme of the world.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I was lying. Apparently, it is still going. He is still taught. So there you go. If anything crazy happens, then we'll all
Trump bloviating for way too long.
We'll all start crying.
Yeah. All right, you guys want to do the show?
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
All right. Here we go.